cursing out customers.
And we are live.
I learned something about Jen's old streams almost every time I stream anywhere near her or with her. Like, she streams with me now, but somebody always has a story about a wild Jen stream.
Like, look, all my streams are wild. You know that.
Yeah, I know that.
Streams are wild. Hey, what's
the first time we met? Talking about sex laws and dildos in Texas, like the very first, time.
I used to come on Jen's streams from work when I worked at my shitty old job, and I'd literally be sitting in the office on stream, and some bullshit would go down, and you'd just hear me, "No, you cannot smoke that in the lobby. Get the fuck out of here!"
Oh no. Oh no!
Or I want my money back. Tough shit. Call Priceline.
No,
I like the one where you said, "Oh fuck it, I'm going to use one of the spare rooms."
I think I had a room blocked off for myself because that was the period of time when I was basically living in the fucking joint, which was most of the last few months of my career there. The only reason I didn't have to deal with that anymore was after I had the embolism. I was out of work for 2 weeks, and then I got a doctor's note basically saying, you can't make this bitch work more than 40 hours a week and no more than 8 hours a day. So they had no choice but to let me go home.
I remember you working that much. It was just ridiculous.
Oh, yeah. It's like, I'd come on the stream, how's work, Chinese? How do you know I'm at work? My camera's not even on because it's you and you're always at work. Okay, you're right. Fucking work.
So, hi everyone in the chat. Hi. We are live. In case
we are live.
Guys didn't realize. But that's fine because I wanted an organic start because we were already discussing tits and work and shit like that before we started the stream.
Tits for Harambe.
We just thought we'd keep going. Hi everyone. Yes, I know you can see butts, beach butts, on the background picture for the stream, and I think that's cool. And yes, it is tits out because I definitely have mine out. I know Claire has hers out.
Yeah, behind the avatar.
I refuse to admit whether or not mine are out.
Yeah.
Yes.
I will neither confirm nor deny.
And I'm sure we'll have some more people join us as we go. With or without tits out, it's not a requirement to be on the panel, but hey, if you can manage it, we think it's cool.
It's more a feeling for the stream.
It's a feeling for the stream. We're relaxed and we're feeling comfortable.
I was naked when I took this avatar photo. That's all you motherfuckers need to know.
There you go.
Jay doesn't believe you're topless, Claire. Can't you see her avatar?
Have you seen
the Bitmoji never lies.
No. Look at that avatar, Jay. I had avatar augmentation. And if the artist wants to admit that
that's not an avatar augmentation, based on what you told me before we went live.
That's a reduction.
They can't make them that big. They can't make them that big. Believe me, they tried.
You'd only have tits in the avatar if you made them as big as Claire's real ones.
I tried to make them of myself.
They wouldn't be able to see my face. Are you kidding, Jay? There would be like no point. It would just be like a big
old titty just in the avatar.
I tried to make myself in the Sims 4 with my actual bra size. It didn't work. Nope. The maximum tit size on a sim does not match my actual bra size.
I know what this is with Jay. Like Jay, it's this whole thing I have about not showing my face on YouTube. But I guess everybody's starting to think tits should be allowed. Like I should just show them. That would be okay. Then I show I'm a real person. Here, have the boobs.
Tits out for Harambe, motherfuckers.
If you want to hop in, Chesh, there's a link in our group, in the smaller group, in the cancelled group. Yeah, you can always show off the tits of your avatar.
All those cancelled YouTubers hanging out in the cancelled group.
We are in the cancelled group, are we not, Claire?
I can't get cancelled, Jen, because I was never a real YouTuber. Like I'm just.
I can't all going to get cancelled.
Yeah, I
all going to end up cancelled.
I always get cancelled. You know that.
I can't believe the stuff that you get harassed for by YouTube that I get away with every single minute I'm online. Like every second that I'm online. The stuff that falls out of my mouth
losing my stream that had been my video that had been up for 12 months, then being harassed because I had a naked cartoon which actually had flowers covering the naughty bits, but still not allowed to display that on a thumbnail.
Yikes on bike.
And then I got a warning because what was the comment that I had in one of my videos? It was in the first Tits Out stream, and they asked me to change it, but it was something. It was something about. I mean, I'm allowed to say tits, but there was something else I wasn't allowed to say that I put in the first comment, and they sent me a warning saying, "No, you got to change that." We're not going to give you a strike for this, but you got to change it. It's a fucking
if asses
word.
are allowed to be out, Josh is asleep on his stomach. I could just pull his pants down and show his ass on camera. Hey, Josh, you want to show your ass on
tits.
YouTube?
You just draw nipples on his cheeks, and then.
There you go.
Actually, he has one of the most perfect butts I've ever seen on a man.
Yeah?
And that's not even, like, if somebody looked at his butt, they would actually, like, be amazed at how it's like, perfectly round and nice and squishy, and it's got the perfect shape. Like, there's a reason he dressed up as a girl for Halloween and got hit on until he started talking.
Does he have the hips for it?
Yes, actually, Josh makes a very convincing girl. If he shaves his face, puts on makeup, he actually, like, curled his hair, put on makeup, was wearing sunglasses, shaved his face. I have to find a picture somewhere of his girl Halloween costume. One time he actually
maybe you should make him dressed up as your avatar.
Oh.
No, I don't think he would go that far. He likes his beard now. He likes his mustache and beard a lot more than Stool likes it, because, you know, Stool talks shit about his beard all the time.
Stool talks about shit.
That's who should come on stream naked.
I asked.
Actually,
Stool
no.
can come on topless, yeah.
Well, I don't want to. Actually, you know what? No, I can't afford eye bleach right now. It's a frivolous expense I can't afford.
I was like, what? Okay.
Eye bleach applied directly to the eyes.
Yeah.
And some brain bleach while I'm at it, so I don't ever remember what I saw.
Oh, talking of Stool, there's Stool now.
Oh,
hi,
fuck.
Stool.
There goes my day.
There goes your day.
Yeah, well, every time Stool comes around, yep, my day is ruined. That's my shtick.
I'll have to send Stool a link now. No, she says no.
I don't know how I'd feel about that. Am I really in the mood for Stool when the only good thing on TV is the Twilight Saga? Am I really? Well, honestly, Stool has slightly more entertainment value.
There's always entertainment value in Stool. He's a quintessential pommy bastard, isn't he? So, I mean...
Oh, especially, he's just the perfect... Like, Josh has the perfect butt of a human being. Stool is the perfect butt to my jokes. And he'll just sit there, fuck you, you stupid American.
Where is the Stool? Let's be nice to the Stool.
Me be nice to Stool? No, that's not.
Well, I was being facetious there.
Being nice to Stool goes against my core principles. It's just.
Oh wow!
It goes against my values.
Stool's watching porn.
It goes against my trashy American values. To be nice to Stool.
Well, I mean, it's as I was explaining to Stool the other day. Nearly everybody he's in chats with comes from a country that his country fucked over. So, yeah, we all have this shared common enemy in the British.
See, for me, it's not even because he's British. For me, it's because he talked shit about ducks, and my boyfriend hates him for it.
Ducks?
Because my boyfriend is obsessed with ducks. He
Your
thinks
boyfriend
ducks
needs
are...
to meet Claire.
Oh, yeah.
No, he like literally thinks ducks are the most perfect creatures to ever exist. And Stool called them evil little bastards one day, and ever since then, Josh has hated Stool with every fiber of his being.
I'm kind of like on the fence with that. I think they're both right. They are. There's some ducks are evil little fucks, especially like have
Okay, but so are some cats. So are some humans. Well, most humans.
Yeah. But otherwise they're quite entertaining. Like at least there are a lot of joke from me. I mean, have you seen duck porn? Have you seen that corkscrew
Duck
thing?
porn is
Oh
a
my God.
thing.
Yeah,
it's a thing.
porn is a thing.
Yeah. It's a running thing on my channel.
I am not trying to watch duck porn.
It's not even porn. It's more like it's very aggressive sexual.
It kind of just sounds like it belongs on National Geographic.
Well, it does in a violent kind of way, and also
Ducks are
it is
really
so
violent.
rough.
They are.
It is so rough that female ducks have developed the ability to expel sperm at will because they're just like, all right, motherfucker, have that. Out it goes, rejected. It's a good talent. There's a lot.
That's actually very interesting.
It is actually very interesting. I find that part unique, and also the way that the way that their penises or whatever you call a duck's phallic member, yeah, it can actually adapt to any situation and shape, and so can the actual female duck's uterus. So it's bizarre. It's like they got to go through this maze together for any to. I can't.
And the females can direct the duck penis
when I
down
see what
the right maze that she
there's
wants.
even
So
more
if she's being raped by a male who she doesn't want to have the kids of, she can direct the sperm down a channel where it's not going to impregnate her and then expel it afterwards. Mm-hmm. So yeah,
that is the most
rape though.
Yet interesting thing I've ever heard.
I know. Isn't that perfect relations on whether the sex was good or not? I mean, if we were able to do that.
So when Todd Aiken said the female body has ways of shutting it down if it's a legitimate rape, he was talking about ducks the entire time?
He could have been. I would have been more comfortable if he was that asshole, but still.
Well, fuck anybody who has an R next to their name on the TV screen. I'm very, I'm pragmatic about it, but I'm as democratic as you can get. I have idealistic hopes for this country and, the kind of healthcare system we could have and maybe fixing the environment a little. But I'm also pragmatic enough to understand that the primary threat is getting rid of the Republican Party. We've got to do that first and then whine about who's in charge in the Democrats. It's not that hard to comprehend, neutralize the threat,
you're not going to have
worry.
Biden for too many years, even if the Democrats stay in power, so...
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'd rather have had him than Trump. He wasn't my first choice, and I'm not going to let anybody think that he was, but you know what? At least we got the orange maniac out of the fucking White House. That was priority one.
Get the Trump out.
Exactly.
We should have got the Cloud Whisperer in for that. You really should have. I mean...
Oh, my God. You know what? When it comes to that, I would rather vote for the Cloud Whisperer than anything that's going on right now. Like, this just all gives me a headache. I never was one not to engage in politics. I always want to have valuable conversations, intelligent conversations about issues and stuff. But the last 4 years as an American have made me want to just like beat my head against the wall. Like, I can't even discuss it because whatever anybody says, I'm like, you're right. It's just the most messed up, unbelievable thing. And I have no idea how to fix it. And then at the end of the conversation, I just say, adopt me. Take me away from this mess. Like, I got to get the fuck out of here.
I think the worst part about it for you guys is that it's been nearly 12 months since you got rid of the orange
and nothing's changed. Yeah, I get it.
And your country has, in a sense, got worse because of the reactionary things of certain Republican states has actually made things worse for minorities than they were with Trump as president. And that's dreadful.
Look at all the restrictive voting laws.
Yeah, we can't get anything done. We can't move forward. There is no consensus on what should be done first. They, as much as they said that they had a plan on what to do, they are unable to enact on it. And People
because of the obstructionism, yeah.
Well, we were all desperate. We just thought like there was a very strong feeling, at least around the part of the country that I am, that we just wanted him gone and go away. And and a lot of people just had the fantastical notion that he could just vaporize and be gone and everything would go back to normal. But the damage that was done from day one, even from before he got voted in, was calculated and entrenched, and we'll be dealing with this for at least at least 10 or 20 years. No, longer. Because the laws that got changed, the things that got stripped away, the things that went backwards,
you can't just change it. You can't just change it with the right of a pen, even though Trump basically turned back time with the right of a pen. Yeah. Changing it back is going to change it. There's that groundswell of ignorance in the US that has to be overcome before you can get rid of.
I don't know if many countries realize that the United States had a true pandemic plan when Obama was in office. Like, we knew something was coming anyway. We had everything in place on what to do. We had a good plan.
Yeah, and
we had money invested in it. We were ready to go. When the first thing that Orange Man did when he came in was dismantle that. Well before it became public knowledge.
Yeah,
and it was
specifically because Obama did it.
Right.
That was the only motivation. Yeah. It was just sick. It was fucking childish. And the rest of us all have to suffer. So wait, whereabouts? You're an American. Whereabouts you from?
I'm from the East Coast. I'm a Jersey girl.
Me too, actually.
Are you from New Jersey? Yeah.
Yes.
Hi! Hi.
What part of New Jersey?
Welcome to this episode of Jersey Shore.
I grew up on the shore between Asbury Park and Belmar, and I now live in Central, more towards the center of this the county. I'm not going to name the town, but in the county, they'll go look it up anyway. I live in Freehold.
Really? I grew up in Hightstown. I live in Mount Laurel right now.
Oh, cool. So you're a little more down. Okay. But it's nice to meet another person from New Jersey. So see, my accent is not weird, right? People around me here talk like this, right? Yeah? Tell them.
No.
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 Thank you so much. There goes the rumor again. I'm back in an Australian basement. Here we go.
Yeah.
No.
I wouldn't say Australian. I can't put my finger on where exactly.
Okay, where
exactly the basement may be.
I don't know. My nan is full Irish immigrant, and I grew up in a very European household. That's the problem.
I have oh wow,
Jersey peon accent, so to speak.
Jersey peon.
No, see, I grew up in Hightstown, but I've bounced around South Jersey for most of my adult life. I lived in Philadelphia for about a year, and now I'm in Mount Laurel in a motel because I'm fucking homeless. But
wait, I'm sorry to hear it.
Oh, it is what it is. Shit happens. Flush the toilet. I'm probably going to need to call a plumber to flush this particular toilet.
To the end of that statement, shit happens. Flush the toilet. I love
what
it.
Are you talking
That's
about?
Better than building a bridge to get over it.
I say that all the time. That is like my regular life motto.
I love it.
I'm having a hard time focusing because I just pulled up the stream and there's an ass underneath me. If you move it over a little bit, it would look and pull it up. It could just like go with my avatar.
It could.
No. Well, I suppose we'll break the internet then.
Butts below and tits above. That's normal. That's how it should be, unless you're hanging by your feet.
Or you're bent in half. I don't know.
Although, to be fair, I don't think you'd want to be hung by your feet, Clay. You wouldn't be able to see anything.
No, not me. No, these things. I can't see anything. I can't barely see my
these
feet.
Things.
I can't see my feet. It's true.
I mean,
I know.
I can put my nipples in my mouth, but I bet.
Yeah, I know you. And
so
you know
what?
People don't come for her. She proved it.
Yeah, I proved it. I did it on stream.
And she proved it. She proved it.
I didn't know I'm not the only person that can do that. Shit, I've been able to do that since I was like 13.
No, yeah, you would. No. There are lots of us who can do it, but you have to be big enough. It's just a sign that you've got big enough tits that you can get them there. But I'm suggesting that you and Claire can probably poke yourself in the eye with them. I can't do that.
I could probably wear them as earmuffs.
Earmuffs.
Because the Just
You could probably turn yours into butt implants.
that's not a bad idea as you get older because
get a bit more comfy on the butt.
You get to make take a little pressure off the back and get a little cushion for the push. Yeah, I think I could do that. I'd be down with that actually.
A little bit off the top and a little bit to the bottom.
Although I'm not saying there's anything wrong with my ass because my ass is just perfectly fine, like really perfectly fine.
I
don't know how I feel about mine. I'm completely uncomfortable with my body, but you know what? Shit happens. Flush the toilet.
I'm not uncomfortable with I will admit I am uncomfortable with my body out here on YouTube because let's just be real. It's none of your motherfucker people's business. That's it.
Claire says that and I'm sitting here naked.
No, I'm just saying, but you're comfortable doing that. I'm not. But privately, like I walk around my house naked, there's not anything I hide from my friends, family, or partner.
Do you live alone?
No.
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 Okay. Well.
No. And I'm not saying I'm like in the kitchen naked doing the dishes. I'll put it, I don't
put a penny on. little French maid outfit, right?
I'm just saying I'm not ashamed of my body.
A little French maid outfit.
Yeah, I'm not ashamed of my body in those scenarios. I just don't feel like, showing it
to be honest, public. The first time I did naked on cam, which was the video that got taken down, the masturbation one. That I'm
telling you, if I ever show my face,
somebody dared me to do that video, and I said, okay, I will do it. But it took me about 2 months to get up the courage to actually do it. And then once I done it, I go, after that, there isn't really anything I can be afraid about.
That in my, because I've subscribed to your channel, I remember seeing that. I was like, you know what? I couldn't decide if I wanted to watch it, and now I'm regretting not watching it.
It got taken down.
Yeah, that's why I'm regretting not watching it.
I have questions.
Most of it's still viewable on the stream that Claire and I did about it. It's just not that first 18 seconds or whatever it is. The intro, the super sexy
we did on Mayhem too. We talked about it and we gave it a little lesson. But I want to ask you, Jen. Once you had those couple of months to get ready for it, and you finally did it, and then it was no big deal afterwards. It was like nothing, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I was like, yeah, look, people have seen me now. I mean, if that video got to 20,000 views within a couple of weeks, the first 20,000 views, and I'm like, yeah, so many people have seen me now. Why should I be worried about it? So I ended up not worrying about it. So I did a couple of other streams which were like videos which were like this, which are still on my channel, where I'm just naked and talking, but you can't see anything.
Parts or anything, like you showed skin. It was suggestive.
It was incredibly suggestive, the masturbation. But I haven't done that on any of the other videos where I've been.
If I came out, I would do like you. I would have my hair like that, and I would
keep your hair in front. You cover most of it, and you keep the camera up.
They would be so shocked my face is up. They wouldn't even notice my tits were out. I'm telling you.
Chesh did the same thing when she was on the channel. Jenny's done the same thing. Jade has also done the same thing. Yeah, it's easy enough to make sure you don't show too much, and you don't, you can be wearing. I could be wearing anything from here down, and no one would know because you can't see anything. So you only have my word.
It could be worse. My ex-husband shit himself and went viral for it.
Oh my god!
To be honest, I am wearing pants, but only because this chair is leather, and it's fucking horrible to sit on naked.
Well, I have a pretty harsh opinion about it. I think people should worry more about what they say on the internet than what they're showing. Because sometimes people's internal thought process and what they think about, like, that shows more of an ugly arse than anything we look like. You know what I mean?
You're always welcome to join in. You can get topless with us. That's fine. It's fine. You can even show nipples because guys are allowed to show nipples. But
oh, yeah?
Yeah, guys can show nipples and we can't. Isn't that...
Don't be afraid, man. We're not going to judge you for your pineapple hating ways and all of that. I got over it.
Pineapple does not belong on pizza anyway.
I know. Don't go up on me. Now listen, Jersey. Just stop. Stay in your lane. We're not going to fight about pineapple pizza tonight.
Yeah, we're not fighting about pineapple on pizza tonight.
Well, you're perfectly entitled to your completely wrong opinion.
No, you did not go there. No.
See, you don't know me, you don't know my bloodline, and you have no idea just how far I'll take things. See, Jen knows that I don't give a flying.
We got two Jersey girls here, they'll take it anyway.
I'm not going there over freaking pineapple. Crikey, Lord, no.
It's fun, though, because you know what? I could top that. My boyfriend, the idiot, thought pork roll was a fucking Philadelphia thing.
What?
That's what I said.
And you're still together? Girl?
Listen, we've been together 5 years, and somehow I got over the fact that he thought solar panels drained the sun.
Well,
he doesn't think that anymore.
I remember you saying that.
Anymore. He shamed out of that belief.
I don't know. That pork roll Taylor ham thing is almost as bad as pineapple.
It's fucking pork roll.
I know that.
They did a statewide poll, and there are still people calling it Taylor ham.
They should not in this state. They need to be from somewhere else, actually.
No, it's really the North Jerseyans, the ones from the side of New Jersey that think it's part of New York.
Yeah, I'm neutral. I'm central, but I still say.
People think Central Jersey doesn't exist, and that pisses me off because it does.
Maybe that's why I should stay in Avatar.
Hightstown is literally the geographical center of New Jersey. I know for a fact Central Jersey exists. Hightstown's a little tiny town that's 1 square mile, and yet has 11 cops on it.
Neither does Bon Jovi or Bruce Springsteen, or that's where they're all from.
They're from North Jersey. They don't count. Actually, no. I don't know. Remember, I think they are all from North Jersey, and that's North Jersey is just. There's two. The thing is, it's actually not as simple as. Oh God.
The reaction.
You had to ruin my.
Hi, Stool. How are you?
Shut up, Stool. Nobody cares. Anyway, so it's not actually as simple as North, Central, and South Jersey. It's actually a lot more nuanced than that. There's two halves to North Jersey. There's the half of North Jersey that believes it's part of New York, which is like Bergen, Passaic, Essex counties. And then you have the other half, which is North Jersey, Bama, which is Morris, Warren, and Sussex counties, and maybe some Hunterdon County.
Mm-hmm.
Central Jersey runs from about, I want to say, from halfway through Middlesex County. Oh, and Union County is part of part of New York too.
I make it even easier than that. Just divide it by the 2 big bridges. Just go ahead and take that North Bridge going up into those counties up there. That's what we do for here. For Central New Jersey is between those 2 big bridges. Central
Jersey is, I would say, it's from about halfway through Middlesex County to where Mercer County ends and Burlington County begins. The Jersey Shore area is not incorporated into. That's its own region from the top down.
Well, it does. It is part of Central New Jersey, though.
A lot of it is, but some of it goes down into South Jersey, like Atlantic and Cape May counties, and then you've got like fucking Monmouth County, which is just weird. Ocean County is kind of like. Ocean County kind of straddles North and Central, but South Jersey gets a little weird. You get the section that thinks it's part of Philadelphia, which is Burlington and Camden counties. Atlantic County is drugs and hookers incorporated, plus people with gambling problems. Cape May County is where the old people go on vacation. And then you get South Jersey, Bama, which is Cumberland, Gloucester, and Salem counties. And that's where the North and South Jersey, Bama are where you have the neighbors with pet goats. Like rednecks. Do I need to clarify anything? Does anybody have any questions?
Well, that's all right, but that only means anything to you and Claire because I have never been to New Jersey.
Yeah, and I have a clear picture of the map in my head. I grew up here. I know. Yeah, so I'm good.
So my explanation actually, makes sense to you.
No. sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your 5-minute warning. Thank you for flying with Stool Airways tonight.
Oh, no
The
wonder we've all crashed and
colonialization will
died.
commence in approximately 4 minutes' time. Please wear your seatbelts and bend over. Bing bong.
Damn it, still.
There's no. Okay, so we're on Stool Airlines. That explains the crashed plane.
Yeah.
This explains. Okay, so
We
we're
have a
all
very
dead
bad
and we're
pilot
floating around
here.
in purgatory. That's what this. Okay. Hopefully Josh doesn't wake up because Josh will get really mad that Stool's here because he hates Stool.
Quick word of warning. Never argue with the pilot, okay? Because I literally have your lives in my hands.
I thought you had
No
something
one's
else in
arguing
your
with the
hand.
pilot. We're not arguing with the pilot. We're arguing with you dirty little air steward. Go clean out the toilets.
You really need to see what I've got on my trolley tonight. Bing bong.
On your trolley.
What trolley does he have besides the fucking cart to the funny farm?
We love hating Stool.
Yes, we do.
I don't know enough, so nice to make you.
I have faith in
To
you,
be
fellow
honest,
New Jersey.
Stool is adorable, but so easy to make fun of.
Stool is not adorable. Stool looks into a mirror and then it breaks, and then he looks at a piece and the piece breaks.
Whilst I'm busy. Well, I just invented a word. Congratulations, me. I just scienced a new word into existence. I've visited. I'm really proud of myself right now. Okay, while I'm piloting this ship and you people are just dicking around with your tits and stuff, I've got a serious job to do. So in now approximately 3 minutes, because I'm sciencing on the floor right now, and when I can make this thing happen, because as I've said to you in a DM, Australia Jen, I'm really struggling to make my thing go in the little hole.
Yeah,
it won't fit tonight.
Okay, Stool, we get it. You're having sex on stream. Oh, wait, no. Stool's getting laid? Who's desperate enough to fuck him? What gigolo did he hire?
Apparently, the other day, Stool was admitting to using Rehypnol on me and trying to make babies. So, I mean, I don't know.
How does Stool have access to Rehypnol?
I must be really crap at colonising you, Australia Jen, because I also don't remember any of this. So,
you know
yeah.
what, Stool? You're really
maybe you
fed
us both Rehypnol and it never happened. It was a dream.
Okay. Do you come from the land down under?
It's more like a fucking nightmare where Stool is involved.
With stooly flies and genders chunder.
Yes, Stool, you are a fly.
Can't you hear my trolley?
Stool is a fly, and I'd love to swat him.
It makes a squeak, and I serve you Bacardi. And peanuts, unless you're allergic, and then in case I will not serve peanuts if you're allergic, because on my flights, I've got a strict no peanut policy to the anti-peanut people, okay? Always fly safe.
Do you have an anti-pineapple policy too?
No, absolutely not, you weird fucking freak.
No, you've got another one, Claire.
Pineapple itself is delicious. I happen to love warm pineapple with a little bit of paprika. However, it does not belong on pizza.
Oh, I agree. It doesn't belong on pizza. It doesn't belong anywhere near fucking cheese.
Oh no, it does. Yeah, cheese and pineapple.
I'm
okay.
so
Now that I know exactly what town you live in and how to get there, because I used to hang out at Freehold Mall all the time.
Oh my god, she's threatening me over pineapple, girl.
I will sick my 4-year-old on you. I don't have to do anything. I just have to tell my 4-year-old. I just have to tell my 4-year-old that you think pineapple belongs on pizza. She'll take care of it.
With jalapenos and pickled onions and
ew.
Oh my gosh, I am so aroused right now. Say those words again.
No, don't. Do not feed the
I'm
stool.
telling you, this pie, it doesn't have tomato sauce. It is very good. I consider it's bliss. It's umami. It has everything. It's salt. It's sweet. It's sour.
Why are you enabling the stool?
I'm
Why
Have
are
you
you doing this
seriously
to
got
us?
jalapenos?
This
Has it got
pineapple pie just
gherkins?
happens to be my favorite sexy food. It has nothing to do with the stool.
Listen, the reason Stool likes jalapenos so much is because they're better endowed than he is.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
you know,
I'm.
I've been polite enough because I'm British and polite, and it's the 5th of November, and I don't want to grade people, but let's just say you don't want to see my cockpit. Okay, just gonna say that.
Listen.
Well, then it's a good thing none of us own microscopes.
I just want to make a PSA that I have nothing to do with this harassment of pineapple or stools or anything. Just so for the replay, just so you all know.
I know. I'm on your side.
Watch it. Yeah.
I'm on your side. I'm not with the pineapple haters. Okay,
Yeah, like
I'm with you.
Just like let me enjoy my passion. Don't be against passion. You can be against pineapple.
No one's against passion.
I'm
We're
quite
against.
okay with you having pineapple, Clay. You can have pineapple to your heart's content. Just don't ever offer it to me.
I'm not. I
No one is against passion. We're against crimes against foodmanity.
That is not a crime against humanity. The only crime here is your closed mind against umami.
My mind is very much open
Not
to
apparently
food that actually blends well.
Not apparently to pineapple.
This is how it always
You know what
starts.
else my mind is open to? My mind is open to very violent, graphic, homicidal fantasies involving stool pinholes in his carotid artery.
This is always how it starts. First, you pretend to hate the pineapples. Then you start watching Tucker Carlson. I can see where this is going. You people are
How
bad
dare you
people.
suggest that I would watch such blasphemy as Tucker Carlson? That would be like saying you give blowjobs to Boris Johnson.
You disgusting bastard. Fuck off.
You're not pissant. You really are.
That was rough.
This is the first time I've been on stream. I feel like putting my fucking clothes on. Like, I can't even be naked around.
Am I making you feel all dirty?
You are making me feel very dirty, girl.
The thought of anyone
Listen,
giving Boris Johnson a blowjob is enough to put you off sex for life.
Oh God! It's an image.
The only thing worse is imagining Boris and Trump together, and that's not an image you want.
And yet, that's an actual plausible image. So
well, based on Stormy Daniels' account of how things went between her and Trump, I think it's safe to say that Trump would be the receiver.
This is where you get the image of Trump lying down on the bed, Boris standing over him, and Trump going, "Hurry up, pee on me," and Boris is going, "I'm trying."
Now imagine the two of them tag teaming stool.
Oh no!
I would really rather not. Yeah, I wouldn't.
Seriously, come on! Don't do this. Don't do this.
We're losing viewers. This is getting disgusting.
If I don't do this, then I'm not entertained.
We've upset the crowd.
Harassing you. We all know that harassing Stool and making him feel as though his dick was shriveling back into his body, not that it has far to go, is just the best entertainment I can have all week.
Oh, please don't use "we" in that statement.
Yeah, don't use "we" in that. I don't want to go down
please
this
don't
track
use
anymore.
"we" in that statement. I mean, do you, boo, but don't say "we" because I never even met this Stool. I have no idea. This is a.
Trust me, you don't want to. Your whole life is going to be ruined after experiencing him tonight.
Oh my.
Stool is not a human being. He is an infliction on the rest of humanity.
Damn! I actually like Stool. This, despite the fact I give him shit.
Do you need a mental examination?
No.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You just said three of the worst words I could hear.
I like Stool.
Yes. It makes me question question your sanity.
I get along with Stool.
What's the equivalent of a Baker Act in Australia? I think I need to call one in.
Yeah. See, Purp's got it right. Stool is cool.
I mean, for God's sake, he's. I mean, look at him. He only has 3 legs.
Yeah, that's
What
most
kind of
guys
stool
though.
is
Isn't it?
that?
They have 3. They're generally not evenly length like stools, but I mean, most guys only have 3 legs.
I don't know. I think in Stool's case, he would only have 2. Oh.
Hey, Stool.
There he is. Everybody prepare to have their screens break.
What's with the finger?
I'm doing the finger of shame.
Stop
I
trying
want
to
you all
finger
to-
a Stool.
I will always colonise you when you're not looking, Australia Jen. This is my finger of shame, and I want you to now go and sit on the naughty step and think about what you've just said, and have a jolly good and hard think.
Why don't you take that finger of shame and shove it up your ass? Oh, wait, you might like it.
Oh.
Hey, let's be a bit nicer to each other. I mean, this one got a bit
Me
wild.
being nice to Stool is like baptizing a cat. It's not going to happen.
Oh, that looked cool, actually. Still, the glare from your lighter actually looked like.
I'm lighting inhibited, so I can't do much about this. I also
Well, thank
just
God we
wasted
can't see how ugly you are today.
20 minutes of my life trying to fashion a cigarette out of random objects. Don't do that. It's a
Why
bad
don't you
thing to do.
fashion a cigarette out of random objects? Now, I understand an apparatus for smoking weed, because let me tell you, when you give a stoner weed and nothing to smoke out of, we become engineers.
I have no cigarettes.
A regular tobacco cigarette?
I have no cigarettes, and this thing just took me half an hour to make. It's lasted me 3 seconds.
What the
Fuck my
hell
life.
is that?
Still needs a new pack
What
of
is that?
cigarettes.
One of your
We
used
need to
condoms?
GoFundMe for Still to get Still smokes.
Yeah, we certainly do. Also, a new brain, please. That would be jolly.
A new brain as opposed to what? You didn't have an old one to begin with.
Oh.
Fridays are not good. So, hey,
Neither is any day where you're involved.
hello, everybody.
You're a miserable old bastard.
Hi, Still. How
I'm
are
just
you?
gonna-
Aside from being heavily insulted, how are you doing?
I'm just going to uncamera myself for about 2.5, I don't know, 20 seconds maybe. I've just got to do something really important, which isn't rude at all. I'm not going to touch myself, but I can't let you see this because I'm a gentleman. I'll
He's
mute
telling
myself as well.
everybody he's just telling everybody he has to poop. That's all.
Yeah, well, no, probably pee, considering he said 20 seconds. I would imagine it would take him longer.
I don't
than
know.
20.
If you got diarrhea, it can take 20 seconds to shit.
Yeah, but the cleanup takes longer.
Take it from the IBS sufferer.
I was very quick.
Thank
You
you.
were. You were.
Congratulations.
Did
you're a
you just say
two-pump
thank you?
Oh, I said thank you.
That's literally what my wife used to say.
When you were very
Wait a minute.
quick.
Someone married you? Someone
Thank you.
married you? Is this person okay in the head?
Well, let's not go there.
Mm.
So I don't understand what it is you're doing,
reproduced.
Australia Jen. What is it you're doing? Because my computer gave me a dinky dongy, and
You're a dinky donkey.
it gave me a dinky dongy, and because I'm having computer issues, I had to reboot from Windows into OS X. Because if I don't do that, I can't put my thing in the little hole. It doesn't fucking work.
You know what? You don't even have a thing to fit into any little hole.
I've got
you
a thing.
fucking
Trust
eunuch.
me.
Yeah. I've heard tales that still has a thing.
Hmm. It's shiny.
I could go the rest of my life not hearing such tales.
That's because you forget to wipe it clean afterwards.
On the contrary, Australia Jen, I polish it every morning.
You polish it every morning.
Mhm.
That explains why it's so red and irritated and ready to fall off.
So
Hey,
I have
Purple,
no idea what
welcome,
the
welcome to the hell that is this stream.
Hello.
Oh, thank fuck! Purple is here to save my life.
Yeah.
Perps is like my cavalry, always here to rescue me.
I don't know, because Purple usually sits back and lets it happen once I start roasting you because he knows there's no stopping me. Or she knows there's no stopping me.
You're being too hard on Stool tonight. You gotta back off.
You are really being too hard on him, to be honest.
As opposed to what? When am I ever not too hard on Stool?
Well, just being the only person here who doesn't know what the fuck is going on, let me just say, it's a little uncomfortable, just to be honest.
Well, you usually don't get into describing graphically describing violence against him. I think that was going a little too far.
Yeah.
I have not had enough coffee today, so I'm choosing violence against everyone.
Well,
Dude,
I
if
have
it
the
makes
coffee
anybody feel any
instead,
better-
because it makes for a better stream if we're not trying to tear each other apart.
Yeah, threatening me with over peace.
Okay, well,
I didn't
Caffeine,
threaten you with graphic violence. I threatened you with my 4-year-old.
I can kind of get the idea that lack of caffeine makes some people stabby.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm very stabby when I haven't had enough coffee.
I've just had a cunning plan. I did show this. I think I showed this Purple. I think I might have done one of those things again where I may or may not necessarily have accidentally slept for about 18 hours. So I don't know if I was actually speaking to you last night or if it was 3 days ago.
I've done stuff like that. I think my record was 20 hours.
No, it wasn't last night. It was the night before.
Seriously?
Yeah, it was Wednesday night. What is
that
Wild
crinkling?
Hearts
Is
and
somebody
Bees
opening
after
candy
show.
or something?
Yeah,
Oh my
I was trying
gosh.
to unwrap a candy here.
So
What kind of candy? I want
I
candy.
literally have slept for a day again. Wow.
That's a decent amount of sleep there still. I do that occasionally though.
I've got these peppermints. I found some good soft peppermints that actually have the natural peppermint oil.
Oh, I prefer the harder peppermints, like the little starlight things. I love those. Those are my favorite kind of peppermints.
It all makes sense now. I was trying to work out.
Fantails, and I don't know why, because none of you are talking about fantails.
I was trying to work out if
Now
I missed
I want a
a day
peppermint.
or not.
You're trying to work out.
Do you have
what's-
Do you ever have that? I'm putting H's in front of words. What the hell? Has that thing ever happened to you where you think, have I been in a coma?
No.
Because
Yes. You know what? Yes. I can relate to that,
I can't
actually.
remember what the fuck. I'm pretty sure it was Wednesday yesterday.
Nope, it's Friday night here now.
Yeah, it's Friday.
Definitely Friday.
It's almost
For you guys, it's Saturday for me.
Technically, it's Saturday here, yeah, but we're allowed to do that because we colonised your ass, Australia, Jeff.
God.
So, accept it.
Yeah, well, you tried colonizing our asses
Well, you
too,
didn't
but
give
we
me
fought
any
back. Where
choice,
the fuck are you doing?
Stoll, it was a bloody Rohypnol, wasn't it?
We don't like to give choice, just lay back and think of the queen.
Stool
Lay back
still
and
doesn't
think of the
get. Stool still doesn't get that all the clever people went to North America and Australia, and it's only the ones who weren't smart enough that got stuck staying in England.
Stool also doesn't understand that Rohypnol is the roofie for amateurs. The real pros use GHB or Xanax. Not that I'm advocating drugging people. I'm actually not. Unless you want to drug me, drugging me is fine because you know what? I could use an alteration of my mind at this point.
PSA, please do not drug people.
Yeah, don't drug people.
Yes, I agree.
No
we do
one
not drug people
Rohypnol
without their consent.
anybody. This is purely banter.
I will drug myself if somebody could get me the Xanax.
Can I do my
That is
joke
one of
now?
the few things I could
actually, Purple,
actually
if you
get a
can
nice
get to
sleep
my neck,
from.
if you can get to my neck of the woods, I could probably find you. Anyway,
damn
we
it.
are also not dealing drugs.
I kind of want to do my joke, but it doesn't work without the medium of memes. Australia, Jen, you
Stool
probably
has a
have
job?
Fanta in your crazy
We
country,
do have
don't you?
Fanta. Yep.
As in the drink.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Americans
Fanta's
never get
actually
this
really
joke.
good. People
Americans
sleep
have
on it.
Fanta.
Yeah, we have
Yeah,
Fanta
Fanta.
soda.
Yeah.
Do
Fanta
you?
orange is
That's
Lawful's
good.
favorite.
They have Fanta.
Okay.
My mom yells at me when I drink Fanta.
It's
She
made
says
by
I'm drinking
Coca-Cola.
Nazi soda.
I mean, they're going to have everything that's made by Coca-Cola.
There's a terrific meme because I'm like really simple and stupid and 12. It's just a graphic, is this the real life or is it fantasy? And it's a little boat on a puddle
I've
of Fanta.
seen that. That's such a stupid fucking meme. Don't get me wrong, Bohemian Rhapsody is a legendary song, but
Best
that is
meme ever.
It's a good meme.
no, the best
okay.
meme ever. The best meme ever is any meme involving Chris Christie in the beach chair, and I think Claire can relate to that.
I think I can relate to that. That is a good one.
Finally, someone
Okay, I
other
have
than
no
me who
idea.
understands.
What that is.
Wait,
Okay, so all right, so Chris Christie, this miserable fuck that used to be our governor, there was this huge political, piss off, and there was a government shutdown temporarily in the state of New Jersey.
He told everybody.
And part of that shutdown was it involved closures of several parks and state-funded beaches, including Island Beach State Park. Well, during this shutdown, on what was it? It was Memorial Day or 4th of July.
One of the holiday weekends, and
he fucking took up residence, like his beach self, on a beach.
He's a very evil piece
family.
of shit.
Yeah, and he did it like 10 hours after he did the press release telling everybody not to go to any of these establishments.
He did the beach thing.
Yeah, and then he parked his ass on a government beach.
He did the beach thing.
The beach chair photo. The beach chair photo spawned these memes, and they were just, they were funny to everybody anyway, but to New Jerseyans in particular, where Chris Christie left office with the lowest approval rating of any governor in state history, 15% was his approval rating.
Yeah.
I mean, this was just gold for New Jerseyans around the state.
Yeah, but that
my mother
necessarily
still
make
thinks
it
they're
the
the
best
funniest.
meme. It might make it the best meme for anybody from New Jersey. But for anybody else in anywhere else in the world isn't
they
just
don't
New
understand
Jersey.
it.
We don't understand it, so it cannot be the best meme. A best meme would have to be something that's universal.
To be fair,
the best meme ever, aside from the Chris Christie beach,
it's not universal at all.
Well, the best meme ever, aside from the Chris Christie beach chair memes, then, I've seen lots of memes in my time, but
just to qualify to be best, it would have to be universal subject for like all countries, all media, right? Like,
do you think so?
Yeah, it couldn't be
considering we have a bit of an international.
At least for Western countries. I mean, it's a bit harder if you're going to start. Going into.
I feel really bad now because.
Then there's two categories. It could be in the category of religion or in the category of the virus, the pandemic. And then you could find one that would be the best meme that everybody would understand. They're universal subjects right now everywhere. It's touched. Everybody gets.
Honestly, Karen memes are probably some of the best ones. I do enjoy Karen memes.
In Australia, do you call a Karen, Jen?
We do.
Okay, good.
So Karen works here, yeah.
I need your help, guys, please.
Yes.
Quickly.
Yes,
you need a lot of help, but I'm not sure we can provide it.
This is really bad, innit? I apologise. I've completely forgotten what country you're from, Bear. I do get notifications when you do a thing. Just going to say that. But
Claire is
I don't
in the US.
think I've ever met
New
you.
Jersey.
I am in the United States. You are in England, right? You are in the.
Thank you for helping me. Yeah, I am in England. Thank you.
Plague Island.
I got you confused for a moment because there was a new person, and forgive me, I can't remember her name. She's a lovely, lovely human being, and I lost my internet and couldn't speak. She's from South Africa, and she was very good at explaining how the problems that happen in her country politically. I got confused.
Oh.
I think you mean Sal, Southern Hemisphere globe head.
That could be Sal, yeah. Is that the right name? Yeah,
yep.
Okay. My memory is not being a very good boy at the moment. I don't want to piss on your cornflakes, but I think a bad thing is happening to it. So please forgive me if I forget your names. I'm not doing it on purpose.
My memory's shit from lack of sleep.
I wouldn't put you in any way about it.
Multiple head traumas.
So you don't need to know. We never met before. I don't think I saw you on a stream on Purple stream, right? Purple, like recently.
Oh yeah, Stool comes into mind a lot.
Yeah,
I used to be regulars on people's streams.
Australian, I'm just gonna let that go. I'm gonna be a good boy here. Okay.
Yeah. I think you've done enough about colonizing people lately.
Dude, I can't help it
colonizing
because I'm
someone
British.
just sounds
Okay?
like a really, really bad euphemism for sexual assault. Perhaps we should think of a different term that's not so rapey.
Yeah.
Because I'm, you may be an insufferable sack of shit sometimes, but I certainly don't think you're a pervert.
I'm definitely not a pervert, but
I'm
I
giving
do
you the
like
benefit of the doubt
euphemisms.
here.
I love euphemisms, and I'm absolutely not rapey. Please, I'm not rapey. But let's just make up a new euphemism now.
To
No,
be
I'm not
fair,
even going to do that.
I was the one who turned the colonizing into the euphemism, not Store.
I knew it was you, but I can't remember.
It was on
I
B
can't
stream.
actually remember because I think when I wasn't looking, you colonized me.
No.
A twist to the story.
No, Australia never
that didn't make it better. That didn't make it better. Calling it colonizing is it's just too creepy. We've got to come up with a new, we've got to come up with a new term.
I don't think we'll ever sell consensual colonization.
It's just a thing. Americans don't get it.
Colonization. That just sounds like the title of a really
Americans
bad porn.
You know what the worst thing about it? The worst part about the Poms and their colonizations is when they got sick of the country as a whole, they used to split it in half and just keep colonizing half of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Jesus.
We are immensely shit. I'm not going to disagree.
Well, except for small countries, they tended to put them together.
Yeah.
That's the problem with Iraq. It was actually 3 separate countries before the British took it over.
Sorry, I'm not laughing at you. I'm just laughing at the fact that Josh woke up and ran to the bathroom while holding his butt.
We've done some seriously bad shit. And
yes.
I'm not. Yeah, yes.
Oh, us Americans have done.
I totally agree. You've done some seriously bad shit. Most of the bigotry that goes on in the world is well, not in the Western world. Most of the bigotry that goes on in the Western world is a direct result of British colonization.
Not going to disagree with you.
Well, not just the British. Not just the British.
Disagree.
There were a lot of European nations.
Okay, European colonization in general. Basically, church-driven colonization.
Yeah, well, that was probably the biggest problem with it, is that they felt they had to go and convert anyone they found.
And change those countries into their ideas of what normal and appropriate is.
Well,
did you just try to do a British accent?
Unfortunately I did, and I didn't do it well.
I'm going to have to just make you go away now because that hurt my face. Don't ever do that again.
There's colonies out there.
No.
Ew. Ew, still. Dear, still. I don't know how to get rid of stool.
I did it myself.
I know.
I've learned a lesson. I now don't need people to mute me. I do it myself to save them the trouble. I'm very polite and British.
What's wrong with my British accent? I think it's fine.
I don't want to go there because this will start a war. Listen, I'm going to turn myself off just for about 5 minutes. Please don't make a comment though, because I'm really having a nicotine withdrawal problem here. And I do have a device which I acquired a few days ago. It cost me a lot of money and I can't find it right now. And I need it because, I'm struggling just a bit.
You mean the lighter you bought at Poundland?
Wait, so you vape now?
There's a vapor.
Please don't prolong this conversation. I was polite.
Go find it.
It's purple and it tastes of. You'd love it, Australia Gem, because it tastes of strawberry and custard. Okay.
Okay, that's two things that I wouldn't want to put together, though I love them both independently.
I've heard the rumors.
Strawberry custard vape. That actually sounds really tasty.
It's immensely tasty.
It does sound tasty as a vape, but not something I'd want to eat. Well, not because I like hot custard, not cold custard. So, putting fruit in custard is not something I like because then you get the fruit.
This is sounding so like something that I'm definitely going to have to clip, because to me that sounded like a really bad song from the 70s.
If it's vaporized,
I
it would
like
be hot.
black custard, but not yellow custard.
I like, yeah, I like big butts and I cannot lie.
Before I'm a dick today. I'm
As
going to press
opposed to what?
I'm going
Today,
to press the thing.
today.
One of the bestest songs ever, Coconut Airways. You are now all free to Google. I will leave you to enjoy.
I'm trying to remember it.
I'm going outside to smoke a cigarette now.
That's just cruel to say that.
Immensely
Well, he
cruel.
muted it.
Funny, but cruel.
Like, I remember that I have a
So
fresh
that's
pack
Stool,
here.
Claire.
Nice to meet you, Saul. Yeah.
Yeah, Stool's a special boy.
Stool's cool. I will say it again. I like Stool. I know there are people who he rubs up the wrong way and who do not get along with him at all and will not even appear on streams with him. But I actually like Stool. His sense of humor is good and he's fun to be. He's fun.
Yeah.
I think it'd be nice to get an opportunity to find that out, actually. That would be good.
Stool and I secretly tolerate each other with absolutely no affection whatsoever.
That's fair.
Like,
I found it.
Yay.
Yay.
Australia, Jen.
Oh,
I'm
no,
not
that's
gonna
even crueler.
That's cruel. That is so cruel.
That's so cruel.
No, it doesn't work with you. For some reason, anytime Julie from Wine and Reason lights up on the air, I can smell it.
Wow.
Mm. She actually smokes more than I used to.
Yeah, I just want to know how I'm smelling it over the internet whenever I watch her
I
streams.
also smell things over the internet.
that's a question that I have, and I'm not sure I want the answer to, because that's a little terrifying. Oh, I didn't tell everybody. Today I learned my car can fly.
What did you do?
I went a little too fast over some railroad tracks, but the car is fine. It actually didn't sustain any damage. The only thing that happened was I scared the piss out of Josh.
Well, that might have
Not
been worth it.
I mean, listen, I'm just happy the car wasn't damaged. I'm happy nobody was, I didn't crash or anything. I didn't realize.
Shit.
Yeah, I only went airborne for like a second, and I didn't know I was airborne until Josh told me, like, "Oh, by the way, we took air when you hit it when you went over that." I was like, "Oh."
I've rounded the corner on a road doing 110 k's into an area where the road was flooded because of a river that flooded, and I didn't know it had happened, and hydroplaned right across the top of all this water that was on the road. That was terrifying because I ended up the other side facing the wrong direction.
If you want to be the first people on the planet to ever see this, I've never done this before in my life. Don't worry. Please don't worry. I'm not going to do a bad.
Are you?
I'm not going to do a bad. I would never do that on somebody else's channel.
Really?
Okay.
Really?
No, I've done it, and it's quite painful. But in the same way, it's
Are
actually
you sitting
kind
in
of...
the lotus position?
Yeah, I think that's what I'm doing.
It's where you cross the legs over the top of it.
You're going to have to remind me the technical... Yeah, I think that's what I'm doing.
That's how I sit most of the time.
Oh, I feel very grown up, right?
But I'm too old now and I end up in too much pain.
It does hurt my hips. I'm not going to recommend it to anybody. YouTube people, future people from the future, you're young, go for it. But don't do it if you're like me, because it's actually really hurting my hips.
No,
That's a position I've never done.
But I do actually feel quite grown up, and the only reason I had this wacky idea, because I'm dangerous, yes, I just cross my legs, is because I'm smoking my new Hoofa Doofa, and I thought, hey man, this is like the 60s. So I just thought I'd do it. Australia, Jen, It's
cool.
smooth and shiny, and it lights up.
Yeah. No,
My
I always sit
vibrators
in my
don't light
recliner.
It lights up.
Some of them are smooth and
I always
shiny,
sit in my recliner with my legs crossed and my keyboard across my knees.
Oh, you've got a proper recliner, haven't you, Perps?
Well, that
Yep.
sounds comfy.
I used to have to sleep in a recliner when I first got out of the hospital because I couldn't lay flat. I hated it.
I don't mind sleeping in a recliner.
Actually,
as long
I've
as
got a
it's
pair of
comfy.
matching recliners because I found them when I was in Michigan. These were like the only pieces of furniture I actually brought with me.
Mm.
I found them in the alley behind the furniture store. Apparently somebody had traded them in when they got new ones.
I'm actually quite jealous now. Are they? When you say recliner, I'm thinking American, as in, is lazy boy still a thing, or is that a word I'm not allowed to
Yes,
say?
actually, my mom has a lazy boy couch.
So it does the thing with the legs. And
Yeah, yes, that's exactly it.
awesome.
And while I sit cross-legged, I always have to have the footrest up because that's where the kitty lays.
That's where the kitty lays. I love that.
That's Sammy's son's porch.
Puppy dogs do that too. If they're small enough. Actually, big puppy dogs will try and do it too.
I think there might be a bit of a cross line here, because when I say cross-legged, like Australian gets it, but when I say cross-legged, I don't want to get graphic. I'm not talking about crossing your legs. I'm literally doing the thing right now.
Yeah, well, you fold your legs right up like a lotus position. Yeah.
All open.
I actually have my toes each tucked into the fold of the knee of the opposite leg.
Yeah, more or less.
I don't like it.
Yes, that's what I say too, Purple. That's like what they call that Indian cross leg.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's how we're.
doing it.
I guess how the three of us are sitting there.
I don't like it, but I'm too stubborn to admit defeat, so I'm going to keep on doing it.
Actually, I've sat like this all my life, so normal chairs I can't really sit in. If I sit in a regular chair with both feet flat on the floor, it strains my back.
Oh, wow.
Is it normal to get stuck when you do this?
No.
It can happen occasionally.
If you sit too long, I guess you could cramp up and get stuck.
You can learn to walk on your knees too, so you can keep your legs folded in that position and walk on your knees.
Oh, but
my daughter was little before she learned to walk, but after she learned to crawl, she actually used to hop on her knees.
Yeah.
You can stretch the muscles out to get them used to it by just putting the flat part of your feet together instead of putting them into the knee.
And again, I'm
like that for a while.
Please stop using words. I'm a simple boy and I'm lonely, so please don't use words.
Don't use
words?
Simple
is an understatement when describing you.
I love it when you
Are
have.
you okay, Purple? You're speaking in tongues. Should we call an exorcist?
One of the funniest.
I didn't use words, so I was just going at random.
One of the funniest things ever.
Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang.
That's
I
love that movie.
I am convinced that my Tourette's would have been taken as me speaking in tongues if I'd been brought up in a church that believed in those things.
I'm so glad I was raised in an atheist household. I don't have to be deprogrammed from all of that nonsense.
One of the funniest things in life, and I haven't got much to be fucking happy about these days, but when Perps is on the whiskey, I laugh because it's hilarious.
I can't remember Perps being on the whiskey.
I've witnessed it, and Perps is an insanely clever person.
Yeah,
very fucking clever. But when the whiskey occurs, it's amusing.
Well, I won't drink when I'm running the stream because I need somebody who's able to boot me out.
Oh yeah, we discussed this on your show the other day.
That would not be me then, because I'm one of my world famous flaws is that I forget to boot myself out of my own stream. I think I still hold the world record for the longest stream ever, about 20 hours.
Oh yeah, that still beats mine.
I think the stream is actually still going. Perps was DMing me saying, "You're still streaming. Wake up, you dick."
I hold a 6 hour record for a cat started stream, where I left my PC on and left OBS on, and the cat clicked the button and started a blank screen for about 6 hours because I was out and I couldn't get back and stop it.
you remember when we saw that
the
photo?
best part was the chat. The chat kept going. People would jump back in and go, "This is awesome," and just talk in the chat. It was brilliant.
That's cool.
Oh, here comes Josh, fresh from the bathroom.
You guys cat farted.
Shut up. No, I didn't.
Do you remember when we saw that famous photo from a few years
Josh
ago?
yelling about farts. Don't mind him.
Where
Oh,
Zuckerberg,
you farted and denied it.
you saw that photo of Zuckerberg's laptop, and he had a piece of tape over his camera, and everybody said, "Oh, he's in on it. He's he's spying on us. Whatever." Just gonna say this: put a piece of tape over your camera, because I found myself waking up in things, and I was still streaming without knowing. So just be careful out there, okay, kids? Be careful.
Well, that's why my camera is always unplugged anytime I'm not intentionally using it.
Well, mine doesn't face where I sleep, so once I walk away from here, all they see is a green screen.
Mine's taped.
That could be even worse. You don't know what they're going to put on it.
I need to do my thing,
That's what she
Australia.
said.
Jen. Am I allowed to do my thing quickly, please? I promise to be a good boy.
That's also what she said.
That is what she said. It's the choice of a new generation.
For me.
Josh, stop hitting on stool.
Oh, never mind. I'll take that back.
Sorry, Josh likes to make straight men uncomfortable for his own amusement. It's okay, though. It's fine to do it right back to him.
Gone still.
I did it.
Oh, well, I didn't hear it because.
Oh, I'll do it better. Sorry. I wasn't prepared. So, hang on. La 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 la. C C C C C.
DEFG?
Strawberry and custard. It's the choice.
Berries
of a
and
new
cream.
generation.
It's a choice of what?
A new generation.
Awesome.
Don't spoil my joke, Australia, Jen. Wayne's World, for fuck's sake.
I didn't spoil it. I'm not the one who spoke over it.
You just spoil everything. Ever since I colonised you, you've got it in for me.
Stool! I'm telling you, calling it colonizing is just, you're going to get yourself
Get
canceled.
over it. Get over it. It was a simple mistake. We were young. We needed the money. Just get over it, okay?
I needed the
Oh, for
money.
God's sake, what the hell is this? Stool and Jen make a porno?
Hey, people would watch
Which
that.
one of you is Miri?
People will totally pay for that.
They would. we need an OnlyFans
I think anybody would pay a generous amount not to see you naked, Stool.
There
Okay.
are porno clips of me wandering around
You
the
would be
internet
amazed
somewhere.
what people will watch on OnlyFans.
No, I don't think I would be, because you know what? There are some really depraved people out there.
Yep, there's something for everyone.
That is true. Rule 34 is not bullshit.
I'm going to agree with the lady whose name I've yet again forgotten again. I'm really sorry.
Claire,
Oh, you mean
Please-
Claire? Me? Claire?
Please forgive me. I'm so
Of course.
fucking bad at this.
No problem.
Stool, her name is literally right there at the
I
bottom.
know, but I can't see it. My eyes have
So
gone
it's
really
the
bad.
Claire Bear.
Claire Bear.
I can make you big. If you want me to make you big, I'll make you big.
You can make me big.
Okay, I've made you really big now, Claire. I can see you in all your bigness.
Okay, good.
Oh, wow.
All you can see is her
Well, that came
titties,
out
because
wrong.
if you
So
get a
what do you
close up of
think now?
Claire,
You see me and
all
all
you
my
can see
big
is titties.
there, so
Yeah.
you can form a
I
more
knew-
valid opinion.
Down the
on my
road.
business.
I knew it.
You know when you make people big,
Mhm.
and unless you have got patience, you then can't see the side chat, etc.
Mhm.
And because of my new overdrive OCD, that hurts my head. So I don't like making people big. This is okay, actually. It's very nice.
Mhm.
You're all looking glorious. Claire, you are so big and gorgeous. Well done.
Yes, I'm quite a cute avatar.
Australia, Jen, I'm beginning to regret colonising you now.
Jeez. Thank
Cool.
you.
It was a joke, Australia, Jen. You
I
know it was.
I know.
Purple, I don't want to see any of your bigness, but you are still in the bad books. Got to say this because you did that thing earlier. We're going to have a chat about this because November the 5th. Just
The
delete
gunpowder treason and
delete the
plot.
tweet.
It's November
Delete
the
the
6th
tweet.
here. You're way past it.
Yeah, but I was talking about the important.
It's still November 5th here for about another 3
yeah, but
hours.
you don't celebrate that. It's just a pommy thing, and they're past it.
Well, I haven't, but when I found out it involves burning the Pope, I want to.
It wasn't
Burning
about burning
anything
the Pope.
is fun.
I've just realised something that is going to really freak you out. I don't know whether this is. This is a real. I've just caught myself doing something, and I'm going to use the word winking. Australia Jen, shut the fuck up.
You mean
Really
wanking?
winky.
No, he's just wanking because he's a wanker.
What,
My
when
left
I
eye
winky?
keeps winking.
Alright, this is just getting.
What the hell is that all about? No idea.
Are ticks a side effect of vaping?
Maybe
don't
it's all
know.
the nicotine.
You never know what they're putting in that stuff.
Well, nicotine
That's
for
a
one.
good point. There's a lot of nicotine in this. I've got to be honest. These things should not be allowed to be for sale in the UK. Yes, again, PSA. Future people, don't do it.
I do think they need to be regulated, but the government has been avoiding that because the people who produce them keep throwing money at the congressman.
Well, in this country, these things are absolutely marketed towards the kids.
That's the problem here in the US, too.
And
That
that's
we're using them to get around all the laws that prevent them from selling tobacco to teenagers.
that's shocking and wrong, because if you used to be a smoker, go for it, have one of these. It's like 99% safer than doing the
Hey, that's
original.
why you smacked my ass just
smoking.
now, Joshua.
But don't market them to kids. That's bad and evil.
Yes, it is
Honestly,
very
the fact
evil.
that the existence of the fruity flavors and in and of itself is bad enough in terms of marketing to kids.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know what, Josh? You have no room to call anybody a fruit. You are the fruitiest of fruits. You are so fruity that bananas have nothing on you.
I mean, to be fair, Passion Pop has the same problem, because Passion Pop is all this little fruity alcohol that tastes like cool drink, and it made the kids go.
Passion
mad
Pop
for it.
just sounds like really sexual.
Purple.
That sounds like.
I
a
need your
hard
help
core
here. What is
voice
Passion
of a
Pop?
gay dude. Hey, you want?
I don't know Passion Pop, but you know there are a lot of very good sweet fruity drinks.
Oh, I'll bet it's sweet, all right.
You know, margaritas. I love strawberry margaritas.
Strawberry
Josh,
Jeffrey.
stop being. Oh my god. I'm muting my microphone until Josh can shut up.
I can't
So,
have rum. I'm allergic to sugarcane.
Am I understanding this correctly? Is I forget what the word what did you call it? Passion Pop.
Passion Pop, yeah.
Is that like something that is alcoholic that is accidentally marketed towards children by avoiding the rules? Or have I just got this completely
Well,
wrong?
basically what they did was they made what effectively was bubbly lolly water, which was full of
What did you just say?
bubbly lolly
Bubbly
water.
lolly water?
Lolly
I so
water.
misheard
Yeah.
that. Oh my gosh.
And filled it full of alcohol. So it was like it's like 12% alcohol. So it's quite high on its alcoholic content, but it's like it's like a fizzy cordial, really really sweet cordial.
And is this something that people who are
Sounds like something I
underage
would drink.
are allowed to
No,
purchase?
they're not allowed to purchase, but they get purchased and drink it because it was cheap. So like you could buy a bottle of this stuff for like $4, which is pretty
So
cheap.
our
Kids would
equivalent
buy
over
it
here.
and get pissed on it because they get their friends who are a little bit older or looked a little bit older, before carding was a big thing, to go in and buy it. Or
Our equivalent over here then would be what we called Alcopops.
yeah, so it's the same stuff. Yeah.
Well, they're starting to try and push the line with that more in the U.S. here. They're supposed to be coming out with an alcoholic version of Mountain Dew shortly.
Alcoholic Mountain Dew. That sounds delicious.
Oh,
Josh, you think all
Belinda
alcohol is
remembers
stuff?
Passion Pop. Yeah, I've drunk.
Mhm.
I drunk passion pop when I was younger, and yeah,
Yeah,
it did used to come back at the end of the night.
I'm having such a guilt trip today because November the 5th, etc. And we idiots gave you, I don't think we gave you alcohol, but we certainly gave you tobacco. And we are such fucking twats. I apologize.
You know what you
Well,
should
no
feel guilty
argument.
about, Stool? You know what you should feel guilty about? The fact that you had the audacity to refer to ducks as evil.
Well, actually, Stool, you came here and stole the tobacco.
Ooh.
Oh, did we?
Fighting.
That's how it started.
Isn't
tobacco only native to the Americas?
I'm doing my beard scratch, I think.
Is it? Yeah, I think you're right.
What
Perps.
beard do you even have to scratch?
You need subtropical sort of environment.
Did we not steal it from Spain?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was mostly South America where it was being grown.
Yeah, the Spanish probably brought it back to Europe first.
I'm now thinking Sir Walter Raleigh.
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure we stole tobacco.
Is there anything in your country's culture that you haven't stolen?
Absolutely nothing.
And
That's
they even
what I
stole their
figured.
royal family from the Germans.
This is true, yeah. Well, to be technically correct, we didn't steal them. They kind of infiltrated.
Yeah.
Beans on toast.
I'm not going to say, whoop, but whatever.
The British can lay full claim to beans on toast.
That just sounds foul.
Yes, the Windsors
That's something
are not
that I will not-
Windsors.
They're absolutely not Windsors. No.
No, they
was
were
it?
Hanovers.
Yeah.
Actually, no, weren't they Saxe, Coburg, and Gotha before they became Windsors?
Yeah. This is one of their cheating things. Those. Can I swear, Jen, please?
Yeah, go for it.
People are out here naked,
Well,
and you're asking if you
Yeah,
can
you're
curse?
asking if you
I
can
know.
swear. Go for it.
When you get right down to it, all of the royal families of all of the Western European countries only have one family tree.
Yeah, really. Their family tree does not fork. They're all inbred.
This is the bad thing. I'm British, so through no choice of my own, I'm a fucking polite gentleman.
You
Fuck
are the
you
farthest
all.
thing from
Fuck
polite
off.
on the planet.
Do not respond to what I just said.
Mhm.
And you people are sat here naked, and I'm scared because I almost said the F word. Go figure.
Well,
Well, you can always take your top off and join us. Still.
Please don't.
I will do it because it's not a secret that I enjoy a challenge.
Dare ya.
Please don't. Please keep your
I won't
clothing
do it.
on. I don't want to see that.
I don't
need to be
know.
able to
It's
see
the
because I have to
title of the
drive.
stream. It's the title of the stream. He's supposed to be shirtless to be
Yeah,
in
I
here.
think it's appropriate. I actually
I
think,
think it's appropriate still.
I don't want to see Stu naked.
Well, that should, you're a little outvoted. You
I think
Listen,
topless.
I'm
you can
I'm
turn away.
literally a very good boy, and this is Jen's stream. I don't want to break the rules, so give me 5 minutes. I haven't got big bosoms like you people.
That's
Okay,
fine. That's fine.
Thank God.
I don't either.
I think that would be fine.
David, Perps, please. Perps, your bosoms are going to be fine. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'm not worried about you, Purple. You're gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
We love
I
you,
hope
Purple.
so.
They are really small.
It's taking
I'm
a
just
long
gonna say
time,
that.
and I'm not seeing any changes yet.
Perps.
Yeah.
Puberty takes
These things
takes
don't
3
happen
to 5
overnight.
years.
Oh my God, he's actually taking his clothes off, Josh.
So you just got to
Who's getting
remember that,
naked?
Purple.
Yeah.
Puberty takes 3 to 5 years. It's going to take time, Perps.
Yeah.
And
Well,
the injections
haven't-
will help.
Yeah, I've been having some problems with it because I've lost so many patches. I haven't been getting the full dose, and my blood levels are still quite low.
I told you about me with patches, didn't I? Because I got moved onto patches. I mean, I only take HRT now, so to avoid menopause, pretty much. But I got swapped from tablets to patches. Woo! Oh, now that's hot. That is hot.
Oh no! I think I've entered hysterical blindness.
Yeah.
You can always switch off your monitor.
Yeah.
You saw it here first.
I'm on my
We saw it
phone.
here first. Hey everyone, we saw it here first.
So just turn the screen away from yourself.
It's on your phone.
By
It's
the way-
tiny. You can hardly see anything.
Yeah, it's perfectly fine.
Perfectly fine.
Yeah.
I do now have to do the thing that gets me in immense trouble, Australia.
And that is?
Standing up.
I always get in trouble for this, but trust me, I am not a bad person.
You're
I
gonna
really
rub
am not a
nipples.
bad person.
No,
Can I
you're
do
just
this?
a very naughty boy.
Australia Jen, please let me do this.
Okay.
Just play along, okay?
All right.
Just pretend we're friends, okay?
All right. I'll pretend.
Forget about the whole colonization thing. I know
That's
you'll never get
so
over it, but
creepy.
please. Okay. Jen, Australia Jen.
Yeah.
Would you like to see my shiny cock?
No.
No!
Penis. This is tits
You're gonna
out,
get it
not,
thrown
not
off.
cocks out. Oh!
wrong arm.
Picture.
Wrong arm,
Stop,
yes.
stop.
Yeah, there you go.
That's
Oh my
a
God,
big
so
cock.
you're
You've got a
tattoos?
big cock there.
It's a tattoo.
Okay, Jen, you've got to enlarge him so you can see it.
I
No,
can't do
please.
that because I'm not using
Yes,
StreamYard.
enlarge him.
We're in StreamYard,
Make him
but I'm not
make
using
him bigger.
StreamYard.
Make it worse.
Yeah, go on, Australia Jen. You
Now, he
Australian.
seriously has some nice artwork that's done
He
there.
does. But I can't make him bigger because I'm using OBS, even though we're in StreamYard, so I can't make
Damn
him
it.
bigger. Sorry.
That's the worst excuse ever.
It's a fucking decent excuse. I can't do it.
Seriously, I mean, my
I would
ex-wife used
call it
to
an excuse.
do shit excuses. That was really bad.
Screw you too.
If you don't want to make me bigger,
colonize
don't do it.
you
I'm fine.
too.
This is my only artwork.
Oh, that's cool.
Just this little.
Little love heart.
Mhm.
I only have 3, and you can't see them because it's dark, but I've got my big shiny cock, which is still smooth if you want to touch it.
Mhm.
Underneath there is a thing.
Josh has like
It looks
15.
like a spider or a
tattoos.
bee. It's some sort of
It's a
insect.
bee. It's called a Manchester bee. You
Ah,
can
okay.
Google. And over here, I have the thing that I got when I was way too young and illegal to be getting these things. And it's a little devil because
You're a little
that's
devil.
what I am.
Cool.
Josh has like 15 or 16 tattoos.
I feel really cold
Has he
now.
got a
so
tramp
I
stamp?
No, he does not have a tramp stamp. He does have let me
Let's see if you can remember them all.
now he's challenging me. Okay, so he's got on his chest, on either side of his chest, he's got the Mario mushrooms, the 1-up mushroom and the super mushroom.
I'm not going to
The
compare
red
mushrooms
one is
with
on my
Josh.
left, the green one is on my right.
So this would be the green one?
Yeah. Oh my god, I actually remember the exact placement. He's got a lizard with Jim Morrison's face as the body on one leg. I think it came out very nice. He's got the Van Halen logo on his right wrist. Well, it's on. Most of it's on your wrist, and then it goes out into your hand. He's got this really interesting tattoo that his dad had on his own forearm, on his forearm.
Ah.
It's a jailbird smoking a cigarette. He's got a spider on one shoulder. He's got a star on one leg. He was trying to tattoo a pot leaf on himself, and then his hand twitched, so it's all fucked up. He's got a flower right to the right of his happy trail. You don't have a rose. That's not a rose. It's a daisy.
Well, I don't have any
Um,
ink because I've never had any interest in getting ink.
I only have one
I
on
don't.
my left forearm. It's about 3 centimeters by 7 centimeters.
I'm trying to think.
And it's
No, because
just
I know you have
the
others.
glyph that my
Oh, wait,
fiance
yeah,
used
that's
to sign her artwork.
Oh, he's also got Josh has his son's name tattooed on his neck. With his birth date.
There's still
I have absolutely nothing. Nothing.
four
Not a month.
more.
No. Same.
Um,
My
But I
body
think they're
is my
yeah,
temple.
I'd have to ask you to get naked so I can check all of them and see which ones I forgot. But I know you're not going to sit there and get naked because you're trying to play Borderlands.
My body
No.
is
Oh yeah,
not a
he's got
temple.
King Diamond. He's got King Diamond on his left wrist.
Oh, Gene.
So I'm the only cool kid in town.
Well,
My body is not a temple. It's an amusement park.
Your body
For
is not a
whose
temple.
amusement, Purple? For whose amusement?
The only temple Stool's body
Well, if
is.
it wasn't for
a kinetic
COVID, I would have
temple.
been advertising by now.
Oh, sorry, Gene. I'm going to have to go.
Yeah, I might wind up. We've been going for an hour and a half, and we seem to be getting to that sort of
It was
point.
pleasant to meet you, Sai, and to meet you, Stool, and nice to see you again, Purple, as always. And,
It's a pleasure meeting you. It's a pleasure meeting you.
Don't forget,
just to end this on a high note, Australia, Jen,
Okay.
why is it that whenever I get my big shiny cock out, everybody goes? I don't get it.
I
Because
don't
nobody
get it
wants
either,
to see
but
that.
I do have things I have to do today, and Claire has to take off too, so I think we will wind up. But
Okay, special event to announce.
Yep, go
In 14 hours, Phoebe Rose is going to be interviewing me on my transition.
Oh,
Ooh,
yes.
fun.
I'm
Yes,
the
that'll be on
first
Phoebe's
one
channel.
for season 2 of her transition stories.
I love that for you,
Hashtag
Purple.
Yeah, that'll be cool, Perps. Don't
That's very
forget
cool.
that midnight Saturday over at Claire's channel we'll have Naked Avatars with Mayhem.
Yes, Mayhem, everyone's invited. Yep.
Everyone's invited. Yeah, just have a lot of fun.
Mayhem is fun.
Yeah,
Mayhem's
Mayhem is always
crazy.
fun.
Yeah.
And it's always Avatar, so
Yes, there's no live camera on my
no
channel.
cam.
It's all avatars all the time.
So you can show up however you like. I usually show up with bed hair. But aside from that, Perps, you've got your normal shows for this week, I assume.
There won't be a show on Wednesday because I have to take Sloth Girl to a doctor's appointment.
I
So
hope it
just
goes
Thursday
well.
at 10 p.m. Central.
Thursday, 10 p.m.
Josh,
Central.
stop it.
And what have you got happening, Sunnies?
I mean, I have no life outside of my job. That's the peril of being a supervisor. But yeah, I really have nothing going on outside of work.
Fair enough.
I do still. I mean, I had this idea, and I think it would be a very awesome idea, and I hope we go through with it. Have a little roast stream. Just put Stool, Bad Tempered Badger. Maybe we'll get Not Job Witness involved. Throw Josh in there for good measure. Everybody can just roast everybody. Have a little roast of fucking Donald Trump style roast.
Fair enough. And the colonizer, what have you got happening?
The colonizer. That just sounds like a euphemism for rapist. And I know that Stool is not a pervert.
You know damn well what I'm going to do in Twitter right now, Australia, Jen.
You're gonna call yourself the colonizer.
I'm going to totally do that.
A very unstable colonizer.
Yeah, I have much more important things to think about, and number one on my list of importance is.
You don't even know because you have no priorities.
I was going to use an S word earlier, but I know possibly worse, but you would have understood it and not taken offense. But American friends here, because you're Australian, American friends. Slut. I was going to say a different word, but our American friends here, because you know I get in trouble for using the C word, and you know you and I, we're okay using that word.
I love that word. It's one of my favorites.
I'm not going to tell you the word I wanted to use, but it would have been funny because if you could see the T-shirt, I'm purposely not showing it to you. If you could see it, I absolutely promise you. I'm 12, but no, it wasn't. I absolutely promise you on my life, this is paint. It's not spunk. Just going to say it.
It's not spunk. Okay. Sperm?
It's not spunk.
It's splooge.
It's still jizz.
Oh.
Oh.
It's not still jizz. Fuck off.
You fuck off. Stop colonizing everything.
We
My
can't read
t-shirt
that.
looks like I've jizzed all over myself.
You
Oh,
pissed.
sperm.
Spunk. Sperm.
Sperm. It's a little sperm.
Every sperm is sacred.
Every sperm is good.
Mhm.
All right.
By that logic, shouldn't we be outlawing vasectomies instead of abortion?
I honestly think we should be giving mandatory vasectomies, you know, and that will get rid
Yeah,
of
those are
unwanted
reversible,
pregnancies.
at least.
Yeah, they're reversible. So mandatory vasectomies, and that way you wouldn't get unwanted pregnancies. Wow.
There you
No,
Well, you
seriously,
might.
we are
No, you
policing the
wouldn't.
wrong
Not
body.
very often.
I think
We're policing the
sterilizing the
wrong
entire
bodies, that's it.
species is a good way to save the planet.
Yeah. Well, it's great for population control too, because the doctors can decide whether it's worth unsterilizing somebody. We can have control on that.
And there
No,
goes
I think the species has had a good run. We just let it go extinct. It's the best thing for the planet.
voluntary extinction movement. Woohoo!
All right. Thank you to everybody who's been watching. Thank you to my wonderful guests, to Claire, to Sunny's, to Stool, and to Purple. I'm gonna end up the stream. We can keep talking
Okay.
in the back channel, but I'm gonna end up the stream.
Good
Thank
night,
you all.
everybody.
We'll catch you
Good
later.
night,
Good night.
party people.
Bye.
Before she clicks the red
Duel.
button, I've never talked to her back channel. I promise I wasn't there.
You know what? Stool, shut up.
Guys,
It wasn't me.
please remember, try not to choke on the selfie stick.
I'm not guilty.